Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only, is this really happening? Just David. And just David is so not prepared. I am literally plugging in the mic, fixing the headphones. Girl, get it together. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Patreon. We got a lot to get to today. I want to start with some RHOC stuff that has been brewing for it started 2 weeks ago. Really reared its ugly head this past week with this whole, naked, wasted. You guys have a lot of thoughts on this. I got a lot of thoughts on this. I got a lot of thoughts on quote unquote bloggers on RHOC and just the bigger issue of like what this means for a storyline. And I think RHOC, I don't know. I have sung its praises for the past several weeks about how great it is and what a great season. And I am liking this season more than I have liked many seasons recently. If the mic hasn't sounded good, you guys, I just fixed it. I am liking this season more than most in the past few years, but Houston, I think we got a problem here. So let me get my actual shit together. There, the mic should really be fixed now. And here is where I want to start. So look, we have this situation. It started a few weeks ago. We're back there here with this whole thing of this rumor, naked wasted. I want to take a few minutes because I didn't really deal with this last week. Somehow our Patriot has really become like an RHOC recap, so welcome to it. But we got other things to talk about. So, look, here's the thing. Misjudge, and I guess this is what lawyers do, right? Us lawyers, we love to remember what you say, and then we love to take your own words and use them against you. Isn't that what a lawyer does? Well, misjudge, some of you say the rat tat tat that scuddies. Very misbehaved this season. This might be the most misbehaved I have seen the rat in years. But she has said, these are her own words during an interview in the past, that, you know, if the whole season focuses on, or the majority of the season, or a major storyline of the season, if something is focusing on something that happened off air, and now we have the naked wasted, we have the other bloggers, we have so much going on with Katie and the bloggers. So if something happens off season, off air, excuse me, if something happens off air, then that's the main storyline or the significant storyline, that it's never a good sign. That is what Misjudge, the rat that's goodies, has said in the past. And I gotta hand it to the rat. She does know sometimes how to run the show. She's really one of the most successful housewives, if you love her or hate her, but she's been there forever. Um, but that's what she said. And you know what, Rat? That's good. You're right, Tamra. If something happens off air and now we have to bring it on air, and all of you actual cast members that you paid all this money have to try to explain it to us, it isn't a good sign. And I've really sung the praises of this season of RHOC, but I got to tell you something. I might have to apologize to all of you who have been telling me that I'm like delirious and it ain't as good as I think it is. It's not. I'm starting to see the ways here. It's really not as good as we all thought it was. Okay. Or at least as I thought it was. So I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over it. And I don't know, it's 2025. Are bloggers a central storyline? Like, is this just the world we live? By the way, what the hell is a blogger? We haven't used this term blogger in decades. Now, you can, by the way, this has nothing to do with me. You can call me a fucking asshole. You can call me a loser. You can call me disgustingly ugly. You can call me pathetic. You can call me a fan. You can call me thirsty. You can even call me a blogger. I don't care. Guys, you lost the game. You lost the game of life. The minute you start caring what someone calls you or someone says about you, you have lost the business, you have lost the game of life. So don't give so you can call me a blogger, you can call me this, you can call me that. It's not about me. But just what is a blogger? I know that there are podcasters. I know there are influencers. I know there are social media stars. I know there are TikTok stars. Blogger is such a, even vlogger. Vlogger is, that's a something. There hasn't been a term bloggers. So the housewives haven't done a blog since the early aughts. So I don't even understand this term blogger. There are Instagram pages dedicated to Bravo. So you can call me a blogger. I'm not offended by it. I just don't understand in this term we're using the blogger. Von Tessie is a blogger. So let me tell you why. Here I am lost in the weeds. Let me tell you why I am over RHOC and why I think we have a Houston. We have a huge problem. First of all, first of all, this it's 2025, so I get it. I have a say in the shows. The big Instagram pages have a big say in the show. All these housewives are slipping into our DMs and this. I don't talk about it here, right? Because I'm not thirsty. I'm not thirsty. Oh my God, this one slipped into my DMs. Let me tell everyone about it. They slip in all the time, please either to tell me to go fuck myself or to like put a little birdie in my head, okay? Putting a little birdie in my head of what I should say, that is like 2020, 2021 with my friend, the Saj. Hi, Maj. Very smart woman. Wouldn't take her advice, wouldn't put the whale on the shirt, but so I'm over that. So I think most housewives know I'm not that bitch. But the good news is most people are that bitch, so slip in. So uh, the problem I have with this whole storyline now is that it feels old to me. Like, haven't we done this? So this is why I think RHOC is in trouble. Like, we've done this. This is Von Tessie. This is, to me, RHOSLC. They're promising some crazy finale with lie detectors, and Heather Dubrow says, just keep watching. Gina Kirschenheiter says, oh my God. Even they're all saying, you don't know why we hate Katie. You keep watching. You keep watching. Oh my God, what you're going to find out about Katie. It's not going to rival for me proof and receipts and timelines, and you can leave. And the husbands, you want me to talk about the husbands? So this ain't going to be better than Heather fucking Gay having her hair blown out on the beach and Meredith with her face and it's Von Tessie, Monica's a rat. We already saw this. So it's not going to beat that. And this feels so similar. So similar. So that's the first thing. Not similar because Katie's not the actual blogger, so to speak, but it feels similar. So that's the first thing. Also, what about New Jersey? The whole damn show is canceled because Teresa can't keep her dick off of Mon, Melissa's old nose. So we had on this podcast many times, and the door is open for her any day she wants to come back. We love Melissa's old nose. She does not get paid for talking about this shit, so she's like living her life as I would be if I wasn't getting paid. I promise you. What's the biggest misconception about you, David? The biggest misconception